Yeah, what's going on, guys? I figured while I'm standing here right now, just wanted to cover my 1971 32 wide machine, the old beast. The only issue I'm having with this thing is because of the Predator engine and how much more powerful it is, it causes this lever to vibrate down on its own. See, so that's why I had that bungee cord on it, because what's happening is without that bungee cord there, this engine is so, at 4100 RPM, this engine's vibrating so much, it's causing this lever to come down. And my buddy Nick from Maine, he has a 73. That's when they switched it to the thing where it had it up here. It was a handle, so it wouldn't. That's not likely to fall down. This does though. On its own, it falls down, and the nut and bolt, you can see it when I move it, it turns with it, and it loosens up on its own. So I even put a washer in between here to try to give it a little extra so it wouldn't do it anymore, and it kind of worked at first, but it's not. It's still doing it. So the only thing I can probably do is have this bolt tack welded and the nut tack welded so that it can't turn, and set it to where it's tight enough to where the vibration won't send it down. Because this is kind of dangerous, having this bungee cord holding this on. You can still get it down, but you got to hold it to shut it down. Otherwise, this thing is on. So that's the one thing I'm not liking. And I've been having to do this now for about a year. It was happening on the 24 wide too. The lever is dropping down on its own, so the machine shuts down, and you gotta keep picking it back up. So I had to put a bungee cord there to hold that up. It looks ridiculous, and it's just not good. Now, what do I think of the tires that I put on? Well, much less bounce. Didn't have to worry about the axle snapping, the axle pin snapping, but definitely not as aggressive, not as good of a bite going forward as the other ones were. So that was a loss. See, if the thing could have handled tires a little bit taller, or like how the 87 has those nice tall tires, the thing would dig harder. But because they're so small, they spin out a lot easier. Now, the only other thing I can try is X-Tracks, with also, and throw chains on them too for the hell of it. But with X-Tracks, you don't even really need chains. But the X-Tracks are even knobbier, so it would add a little more rubber to it and maybe give it a little bit more grab. I have a set of them in the garage. I might try doing that. That's the only other thing I can do. But other than that, the thing works amazing. Still far better than any modern machine. Really. That's the only issues that I had. The tire thing, that's not really an issue. That's just the way they were made. And the only real issue is with this, and that's just because of the upgraded engine, because of how powerful it runs. It's knocking that lever down. The old Tecumseh that was on here, it ran much slower, so this lever wasn't coming knocking down by vibration. But it's like a lot of things in life. Things don't always cooperate, and you just got to take a step back and figure it out. And if I had done that when I was younger, for a lot of things would have went a lot easier in my life. But it took me to get older to figure that out. So, but anyway, that's my review on it. That's all I had to say about it. Once I get that figured out, we'll be good. All right, later.